Hey guys, Ultraman52 here. Today is a long way episode of Let's Talk Tuesday. I've not done one in like a few months now. Damn. So today's topic is Shin Godzilla, or New Godzilla. This film just came out a few days ago. Excuse me, and it is currently pretty big in Japan. No pun intended, because Godzilla's pretty big anyway. So yeah. Damn, a lot of news came out for this film. One thing is that Funimation Films, the great people who have dubbed, Sailor Moon Crystal, One Piece, DBZ, they successfully secured the rights to Shin Godzilla, so they're going to be the ones releasing it here in the States, or at least putting it on DVD and Blu-ray. Toho did say that they did want to put this film in 100 countries, so whether that's a limited theater release, it was Funimation that's doing it. It's probably going to get the Dragon Ball Z treatment, because Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, they were released in theaters for I feel like a total of 2 weeks, and then just got released to DVD like a couple weeks after. So that's probably what's going to be the case for Shin Godzilla. Also, a lot of other spoiler news came out for Shin Godzilla, which I have read one review of the film. There are, of course, many reviews on YouTube, and of course on here you can read and watch for Shin Godzilla. So if you want to find all those, just go ahead and do it. So I will say a couple things about the film that are kind of cool for spoiler wise. I have seen some of the images revealing it, and it only makes me want to see the film more. So first thing is that Godzilla has forms. He has 4 forms in this movie. He has a tadpole form, which is composed of microscopic creatures that kind of convulged or morphed together, that fed off radioactivity, or radioactive waste for that matter, and combined to make this tadpole creature that would eventually turn into Godzilla. So yeah, apparently Godzilla is a tadpole creature, but whatever. Cool little idea. Really cool part about this film is that it's kind of a reimagining of the entire franchise. This does have references to the original Godzilla series, and of course to the 54 movie, which I will get onto in a minute. So yeah, so it's kind of more of a reimagining of the series, because this is a brand new Godzilla movie. Starts from scratch, has nothing to do with any of the films. Any of the previous films has nothing to do. It's a brand new movie. It's essentially if Godzilla never existed all those years ago, and they did it now. So yeah, for that first form 2, I will call it child form. So tadpole form is like baby form. Tadpole form is child form. Kind of a tannish, snake-like creature with giant legs and stubby arms, or little nubs or whatever, with pure white eyes, no teeth, and black pupils. I'll of course be providing images all around me because I'm doing this in sunny Vegas and whatnot. I can't find any legitimate confirmed pictures of a tadpole creature, so I can't find anything on that. But here is what the second form looks like. I'll also provide the Bandai picture, which has a better look of the Form 2 and Form 3 and whatnot. So that's Form 2. Looks kind of cool. I know that the on-screen image is kind of funky because it only really shows like his main head, but that's what his second form looks like. So third form is his mutated form, where he mutated into Form 3 a couple minutes after he makes landfall in Form 2. For the first time. Now, in Form 2, he stands more upright, is more reddish in color, and his gills, which by the way, Form 2 has gills. The gills in Form 3 are gone. Excuse me. Still has the pure bone white eyes with the black pupils, but he now has teeth. He has grown some teeth. And his little nubs where his arm used to be, they have now slowly become hands, or what looks like hands or claws for that matter. And he has the 54 roar. He roars for the first time at the 54 roar, which is freaking cool. Hoping for a new roar, but whatever. Then he disappears for a couple for a little while in the movie, then reemerges in his fourth and final form. This is the form that we see throughout the entire movie, and the form that is on every single poster and trailer for the movie. Which I love this form. I think this Godzilla looks fucking fantastic in this form. It's one of my favorite designs for Godzilla and whatnot. Whew. Okay, so that's pretty much what it is right there for all the forms. Looks freaking cool. So yeah. Now on to something that's kind of cool is his atomic breath. This is a little cool thing right here, because how he, from what I've read via reviews, the way he starts out his atomic breath is kind of cool and then evolves into kind of creepy in a way. Apparently, like some kind of weird smoke or steam comes from his mouth or from his body or wherever, and it just leaks down to the ground and like engulfs the city and whatnot. Then when he gets ready to charge his atomic breath and he fires it for the first time, all that smoke and mist, it ignites and the entire fucking city goes into a fucking ball of fire. So the whole entire city is engulfed in just a matter of seconds from just him just charging up his atomic breath. So, and when he finally fires it, it's like a jet stream fire in a way, but the way he does it is really creepy, because Godzilla, when he's about to fire his atomic ray, his bottom jaw splits. No joke, it splits. So Godzilla can have a wider jaw, so he can actually kind of control how the atomic breath is. Like it's kind of weird, but he can kind of control it to a point. He can have it to a certain point where it's hard to explain, but like his atomic breath kind of goes from being like a fire, like a flamethrower type thing, and then kind of transform into like a supersonic beam where it can cut through anything. He does it to a couple buildings, also to some stealth bombers in the movie, from what I've read. And that's kind of weird because it kind of reminds me of Gaios, because Gaios has a supersonic beam that can cut through anything, and it's a clean cut. Please know, Gaios has a supersonic beam that can cut through anything cleanly, leaving no kind of residue or anything like that. It's a clean cut. Now, which I thought that was kind of cool. You know, they gave him that kind of, really unique power of the atomic breath. Great. But here's where it gets kind of weird and kind of far-fetched and cool at the same time for certain things. A couple minutes after that, when he knows that he's gonna be like, okay, oh shit, there's a lot more. When Godzilla knows there's a lot more bombs coming after me. Again, this is from what I read via reviews. He turns his back and he kind of like hunches down to where his spikes are the only thing up in the air. And he's still glowing purple, by the way. Then, instead of firing the beam, the atomic breath from his mouth, don't know how it's possible, but Godzilla fires atomic beams or whatever, or energy beams from his back. Here's a picture right now to show you that I'm not fucking around. This is real. As soon as I read and saw this image, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. That is fucking cool. Godzilla now has the ability to fire energy beams from his fucking back. So, that made me even more excited to see it, because Godzilla is now giving a new power that we've never seen before, and it's really cool that we're actually seeing it in a way that makes Godzilla more of a unique character, because we're seeing him evolve in a way that we've never seen him evolve. He's doing things that normally Godzilla would never do, like the fact that he's shooting beams at his back. Yeah, that would never happen. And then I think near the end of the film, something even more weirder happens. He does not fire the beam from his back no longer. He can still fire his atomic beam from his mouth, no problem. Then they give him the ability to shoot an atomic beam out of the tip of his tail. Here's an image. Oh God. I don't know whether to laugh or what. Because this is so goddamn far-fetched, it's not even funny. Godzilla would never do this. Like, as I said, see, like, I'm all for change when in this aspect, but it's kind of there's a bit of it to an extent in a way. This is just flat out silly. He's shooting a beam of energy from the tip of his tail. Now, please note, Form 2 and Form 3 of Godzilla are pretty funny looking, except for Form 3. Form 3 is kind of creepy looking in one picture, which I will show. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to spoil what happened at the end. Now, please note, usually me, I like to watch... Now, I know that I kind of spoiled most of the film for myself because I read reviews, so I spoil reviews, but me, if I don't see it happen in live action, I won't be 100% spoiled. Like, I have to see it literally in motion for it to happen. So, yeah, that, wow, like, that makes me want to see the film even more. The fact that it's trying new things is just amazing, and I cannot wait to see it. Like, hope possibly if it does get a limited theater release, like, you know, Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F and Battle of Gods, probably early, if not mid 2017 of next year. So let's hope for that because it's Funimation. So Funimation, let's get that English dub in theaters, please. So yeah, I know some of you might not care for Godzilla like I do, but me, I really want to share with you guys this. This means a lot to me because he is still Godzilla is in a way still my hero, because as a little kid he always taught me to, you know, to stand up for himself and to fight, and to protect others and whatnot. This, he's not really even doing that because he's now killing people and just destroying shit, but you all get what I mean. But I cannot wait to see this. I'm still trying to find some type of site that is streaming the movie, and I cannot find it, and I really want to see it badly. So hopefully I can find it sometime soon. So yeah, hopefully all you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a thumbs up on this video. That would mean a lot to me. Just shows you guys love my videos and whatnot and stuff. Please leave a comment down below on what you think of the whole entire thing and whatnot. And hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and hope you guys are having a great day as well. So I hope you guys all enjoyed, and sayonara.